All right, so now that you've had a refresher over the signs of confusion, we're ready to complete this reading confusion handout here. You notice that my name is on it. I wrote my name here, Mr. Evans, and we got today's date, which is October 29th, and the target for today is identify common causes of confusion. And in order to get there, we've got this target question, which is what is the relationship between signs of confusion, causes of confusion, and fix-up strategies? So uh, to kind of go over the signs of confusion again real quickly, my inner voice stops having a conversation with the text. The video camera in my head shuts off. My mind wanders and I think about something else. I cannot remember or retell what I read. My predictions, mental questions, and inferences are not supported or answered. Characters reappear, and I can't remember who they are or what they've done. So, those are all signs that you could be confused or not comprehending what it is you're reading. And over here on the right, you might notice we've got some fix-up strategies. We haven't talked to you about those yet, but they're listed here on the right. Stuff like stop and retell what you've read, uh, reread, etc. But this whole uh, this whole sheet is to get us to identify common causes of confusion. In order to do that, we're trying to get to the relationship between signs of confusion, causes of confusion, and fix-up strategies. And so to help us figure out the relationship, what I'd like to do is scroll down here to the second page and pick an analogy to kind of help us understand that relationship. And so what I've got here listed in the form of pictures is different ideas we can use, different analogies we could use to help us kind of understand the relationship between signs of something, causes of something, and ways to kind of fix up um, our our problem. And so I've got, let's say, our car breaks down, or we get sick, or we have a fight in our relationship or family relationship, friendship, something like that. Or let's say our computer is breaking or something like that. Something's wrong with our computer. Or you could pick your own. But what I'm going to do is pick one of these four here listed. So I'm going to use the automobile strategy or the automobile analogy um, to help us understand the relationships here. So, what could be a sign that your automobile is going to be breaking down here soon, or that there's already something wrong with it? Maybe there's a warning light on, or maybe it's starting to smoke, or maybe um, the clutch is grinding, or something like the transmission is making noises, or the engine itself is rattling, or something like that. Um, or maybe the electronics don't work in it, or something like that. So, what could be the causes of those, any of those problems? Um, let's say that maybe our oil is old, it needs changing, or uh, maybe the vehicle just needs service. Um, maybe something, maybe something major is wrong with it, um, like the transmission is worn out or something like that and needs to be replaced, or um, the uh, the spark plug wires need changed or something like that. Those could be problems, or uh, maybe there's a fuse, like an electrical fuse that's worn out. So a fix-up strategy for something like that could be, well, we take it to Jiffy Lube, right? Um, or your favorite oil change place. Maybe we change oil ourselves, under a shade tree. Maybe we um, jack up the engine or jack up the vehicle and change out the transmission with a new one. Maybe we change the spark plugs or the spark plug wires. Or maybe we need to change out some fuses or some of the electronics. So that those could be signs of that there's something wrong with your car. We'll just put signs of broken down car, and it causes a broken down car. And then those are your fix-up strategies. So the relationship between these three things, you got to remember this: your signs of your car being broken down aren't necessarily the causes. So just because you have a warning light, you don't. I mean, yeah, you can check in the manual. Um, you might not know right away until you check in the manual what it is that you need to do with your car. Um, so just like you have a sign when you're reading that you're not comprehending, but you don't necessarily know the cause yet until you think it through, um, and then based on the cause, you can determine a fix-up strategy. So, so just like you have signs of your broken down car, causes of your broken down car, and fix-up strategies, you also have signs of confusion, causes of confusion, and fix-up strategies for your reading confusion. So we'll get back to you in a little bit about what the causes of confusion could be. It depends on a lot on what you're reading. So um, put this handout aside and we'll get back to it in a little bit.